January has definitely been known for being just the throwaway month for movies. Um, but
Yeah.
like, I know like last year we had like Megan, which I thought was going to be crap, but actually was fun and it had a mild like comedic charm to it that I was like, oh wow, that actually worked.
I haven't watched it yet.
You
But I
recommend it?
did kind of glance at it while my brother was watching it, and I have to agree, it was not. It really wasn't horror. I don't think it was thriller. I think it was a pretty comedic movie about a robot. You know.
Yeah, because they definitely understood that. They were even looking at like, okay, this has been done numerous times, like the talking doll thing again. Like we know it's been overused, so let's actually step back and make it pretty over the top, and just have fun with it. And that's pretty much what that movie was. And I'm actually glad they went that path because yeah, if they just were just pretty much plain serious, then I don't think it would have worked. But yeah, they definitely looked at it and went, yeah, we know there's like been multiple killer doll movies, so let's actually have some fun with this
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and getting a sequel next year.
Yes, I saw that.
So yeah, and then the way that the first one ended kind of was hinting like, oh maybe, and it was kind of like a well, they're going to because it made money. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so, oh well.
Oh well. But I guess it's right now it's just kind of 50-50. Night Swim, I'm sure I think you
I'm
went to go see it. Or no, not yet.
no, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hearing very mixed things about it. Like
Mm.
people are saying that it's good, but it could have been better. That
Ooh, okay.
maybe like 75% of it stuck, while the other 25 didn't. So it's kind of like okay, like I don't know. I'll still check it out because I am very curious about it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we'll see. But
Yeah, I mean the only movie I'm pretty excited to see is the ISS, the International Space
mm,
thing
uh huh,
station, I think, right?
something like that. I saw something
Yeah,
on. I was working, and I saw something about that. Yeah, ISS. Hmm. Yeah, and when they were showing it a little bit on TV, I was pretty interested in it. I'm like, what is this? And they're like, oh,
yeah.
I'm like all right, this is, okay.
So here it says that it says escape the news headlines about war with Russia by seeing a movie about a war with Russia. Ariana DeBose stars in Bleecker Street Outer Space Thriller as an astronaut forced to confront her Russian cosmonauts, colleagues brought the International Space Station after nuclear war breaks out between the US and Moscow down on Earth.
Mm,
So basically the
yeah.
Americans and the Russians all got orders to take over the International Space Station,
Yep.
and that's basically the entire movie.
Mm. Yeah, tensions flare in the near future aboard the International Space Station as a conflict breaks out on Earth. Um, Reeling the U.S. and Russian astronauts receive orders from the ground. Take control of the station by any means necessary. Yeah, it from what I saw, like commercials for it, it didn't look that way. I mean, yeah, you definitely see like tensions going up, but I was thinking of
Mm-hmm.
something um, something almost like Alien or like Gravity or even something like Life, which yeah, yeah, Alien is still great. Gravity, still haven't seen it. It's, yeah, I gotta fix that. And then
Yeah, you
Life,
do.
and then yeah, and then Life. Life was interesting and was and was definitely like you know like wow, that's just crazy. but I don't think a lot of it stuck. It definitely kind of reminded me of those type of movies. And I was like, okay. And then to probably something even mediocre than that, which was 10 Cloverfield, or not 10 Cloverfield Lane, Cloverfield Paradox, which was just forgettable. I mean, did you see
I
that
agree with
one
you on that
Netflix?
one. Yeah, I did. Now that you bring it up, I actually never really, you know, I don't really think about it that often.
Exactly, because everyone forgot
Yeah.
about it because it was so
Yeah, it
forgettable.
just, yeah. I mean, I guess some parts you can kind of remember, but even then, it's just kind of like, oh, I guess that kind of did happen in the movie. It's not like anything super huge,
Yeah,
groundbreaking, I must say,
yeah. It wasn't like the first Cloverfield or like with 10 Cloverfield Lane. You were kind of expecting it to be Cloverfield 2, but in actuality, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's actually cool and creative. Yeah, this one, yeah, it tries to be like Alien, but then it then does a switcheroo where it's like, oh my god, really, you're doing this? And then problem that I had with that one was, didn't like the characters, and then it was very predictable. Like halfway through the movie, they find someone on the ship that was apparently there, and they need help, and I'm just like the whole time going, that's a red flag. I'm like, no, they're gonna be bad. And then what happens in the climax? And I'm just like, yeah, you guys are just idiots. Oh well, can't win them all.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you can.
yeah, and then
Yeah, you kind of just start tuning out after you kind of realize that you just know what the movie's going to be about. And then you just kind of realize, oh, you know what? I'm just not going to watch this anymore.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, January's definitely, I would say, in the last couple of years, they've definitely like um, been able to find some hits, and then still some stinkers. Um, like like Megan, and then a couple years ago we had the third Bad Boys, which, despite everything that's been going on with with um, the Fresh Prince himself, they're doing four, and they said possibly this year. But then you also have like some stinkers like the Bye Bye Man, which
Uh,
oh my god, yeah, that was
That's-
bad.
No.
That was bad.
Mhm.
If you enjoyed this clip, be sure to listen to the full episode on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Subscribe for more from the cinematic duo.